Hi guys, welcome back to My Lines and the World Map. I hope you are having good time at home amid lockdown. So here I come with my next video about day trip to Uppsala city from Stockholm. I spent my first half in Sweden's first town Sigtuna and visited Uppsala city in the second half.
Hey, I just reached to Uppsala city and I have taken this train which is standing behind me from the master station.
Stockholm travel card cannot be used for coming to Uppsala. You need to buy an extension ticket from Master station. I have taken a 24-hour extension ticket for back and forth journey, which was also useful in Uppsala public transport. It costed me 175 Swedish krona, which was approximately 17 euros. Uppsala is Sweden's fourth largest city and is in the north of Stockholm. Uppsala University is the oldest center of higher education in Scandinavia, founded in 1477. It is the oldest university in all of the Nordic countries and it is still in operation. It ranks among world's 100 best universities in several high-profile international rankings. Stora Torget is the main square in central Uppsala and it is a good place to hang out. I walked around without really knowing where I'm heading to and I found this beautiful cathedral in the city center. Uppsala Cathedral is the largest and tallest cathedral in Nordic countries. The construction on the cathedral began around 1270s and the church towers were added later in the 15th century. Uppsala Cathedral is located between the Uppsala University Hall and the Fyris River in the center of Uppsala. Fyris River passes through the city of Uppsala and ends in Lake Mälaren. Boats can sail up the river from Lake Mälaren all the way to central Uppsala. Outside of the cathedral you can see the 11th century Viking age rune stones that is embedded into the wall, and that's make it more interesting. A rune stone is basically a raised stone with a runic inscription on it. Rune stone contains complex messages which is written in Germanic languages. The main purpose of rune stone was to mark territory, to explain inheritance and to tell of important events. More than 2500 Viking rune stones can be found in all of the Sweden. Now let's have a look at the interior of this cathedral. I have made a short video on this and the link is given in the description. The church was designed in the French Gothic style by French architects. The treasury displays a world-class collection of medieval textile, royal funeral regalia and numerous objects of gold and silver. After visiting this beautiful cathedral, I started walking towards the Uppsala Castle, which is nearly 500 meters and 5 minutes walking distance. Uppsala Castle was built during the time Sweden was on its way to become a great power in Europe. The construction of the castle started in 16th century by the Swedish king Gustav Vasa. When Sweden decided to participate in the 30-year war in 16th century, This castle was a place of important and tragic events connected with the Swedish royal family. You can take a guided roof walk on the castle roof for the spectacular view of the city. The castle now houses 3 museums: Uppsala Art Museum, House of Peace, and Vasaborgen. All of them are worth a visit. While it's a small city, it comes with a big history. It is one of the oldest cities in Sweden and is world famous for its universities, its magnificent cathedral, and its scientists. Uppsala was also home to the father of modern botany, Carl Linnaeus, whose home and garden is now a museum and you can see his work there. Among many achievements, the Celsius scale for temperature was invented in Uppsala city by the famous Swedish astronomer Andreas Celsius in 1742. Uppsala is one of the best cities for a day trip from Stockholm. It is a modern city with a long history, rich cultural life, and beautiful landscapes. It has a large student population and the city is safe for solo travelers. I really enjoyed being here. So whenever you travel Stockholm, do plan your visit to Uppsala city. You will definitely enjoy there. Stay tuned for more videos. Please hit that like button and subscribe to My Lines in the World Map. Thank you and I wish you a wonderful day.